Nothing much. What is good, everybody? It's your boy Rain Africa. That's dope. Uh, what was that? Peru. Oh shit. Hey, shout out to Peru. And Oak Grove still staying strong. I don't know who I know in Oak Grove, but thank y'all.
They said Peru, South Africa. Can they understand what we saying? Y'all understand English over there?
Shit, I'm pretty sure they got that little translation shit.
Okay, make sure it ain't the Fed. Make sure it ain't the Feds.
Like, oh yeah, just let y'all know we watching y'all. We watching y'all. Yeah. All right. So you guys know how we do this. We talk sports, hot topics, get it off your chest, listener questions if we have them, and we actually have a response from one of the questions from last week. But all right, let's start this off. Sports, man. So Chris Bosh might be coming to LA. What is your thoughts? Because you are the Laker fan.
You think it might happen?
It's possible.
I don't see it happening because that's a serious injury to deal with. So that heart problem, I don't think that's just too risky. It could, you know what I'm saying, it could open back up at any second. You don't know what can really happen. That's why they sat him down that second time when he tried to come back. So I don't know. As far as it's another useless move for LA. Another useless move, man. They look like a mess right now, man. We lost Randall, missed out on didn't try to pick up Cousins. Cousins was waiting for somebody to grab him, and we completely missed that opportunity. So, man, I don't even know, man. It's ridiculous now. Man, we don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They heard they got some trades in their pocket that they're trying to make happen.
Really?
Yeah, they look like they're trying to get Lillard going. Trying to get Lillard in LA. So that'll be upgrade. But, trying to figure out they got all these small guards though. That's the thing. It's yeah, and then they're a mess right now. They're a complete mess. So we'll see where it goes.
All right, yeah, man. Like he had clogged was it clogged arteries or was like clogged arteries in the heart? Was that what's keeping him out? Chris Bosh?
Yeah, it was like he was having I think it was clogged artery. It was something real serious. It was
okay.
It was something real bad. But it was mainly clogged arteries. So and that was something you can't play around with that.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah. I wouldn't even chance it. I wouldn't even chance it if I was LA, but LeBron's trying to get his friends back on the score back together. So I don't know.
We got to get the band back together. We got to get the Banana Boat Boys back. All right, yeah, man. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I wouldn't trust him with like 20 minutes a game or something like that. It'd be some small ass number.
Yeah,
some small number. All right. And another thing, I guess Cleveland can't make they can't pick anybody up or they can't trade anybody because of the contracts. Or is the trade thing different from picking somebody up? Because all the heavy contracts that they have.
I think they mainly pick up. They'll pick up the team that they trade to and normally pick up the contract. As far as picking them up, they can kind of negotiate that. They can negotiate that deal, but usually when they trade, the team traded to picks up the salary, the remaining salary for the player. But yeah, who was? You said
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Because they have Tristan Thompson with like 80, J.R. Smith with like 40 mil, and they got Kevin Love for like I don't know how much.
Nobody wants to deal with that now. Kevin Love is a good asset. He'll do well on whoever picks him up. I heard LeBron is looking to try to get him to LA, but LeBron doesn't use Love the right way.
Right.
He misuses him. So Kevin Love, you can get something out of. Nobody wants Tristan Kardashian for 80 mil.
Right.
J.R. Smith for 40 mil. You know, J.R. Smith try to get as much money as he can, you know, while he can, because you know he should be playing over in Japan or China or somewhere. So Cavaliers are done. We'll see what Colin Sexton does, but it's gonna they're done. They're a lost team.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And all right, I want to bring up. Let's just I'm gonna see if I can, like, when I do the clips, I'll do some like memory music. But let's look back in the past when Oklahoma City didn't want to pay James Harden, right?
Yeah.
But now that we look at it, and they have a big three, which they could have had a big three a long time, but now they're playing that. Just to remind you guys, they're paying the luxury tax now.
Yeah, they learned from it.
They could have just paid that luxury tax a few years back and had OKC. I mean, not OKC. It could have been, they could have had Golden State before Golden State.
Yeah.
So I mean, hopefully they learn. Hopefully, but it seems like, I guess, one of the owners are allegedly complaining about the move, or like having to pay the extra money for taxes. So I mean, I don't know. What's your thoughts on it?
So one of the owners is?
Yeah, or like one of the, I guess, shareholders or whatever. I heard somebody say like somebody was not feeling it. They were mad about it.
They got it.
Right.
They got it.
They got the millions. What was you gonna say?
Yeah, it's much of it's loaded on, you know, they stuck with Carmelo Anthony. They shouldn't have gave Carmelo Anthony that big ass contract because he's eating up most of the salary. So that's where they're really getting hit at. But yeah, just they're gonna have to eat that. I don't know when Melo. I don't know if this is last year. I don't know. I forgot what they signed him to.
This will be his last year. Yes, you're right on that.
Yeah, this will be his last year. So they're gonna have to endure that, and then more than likely they'll do away with Melo because unless he takes a bench role, a veteran role, but Melo still wants to be have a little relevance out there, and it's just he's past his prime. So we'll see.
Yeah, right, bro. Just I'm saying, what was that? He's still with Lala, right?
Who? I thought they broke up. I know he was trying to get it back, but I thought they broke up. I thought he got caught cheating or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, Melo. Shit.
Yeah.
You pulling up for three for no reason.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in tennis news, Serena Williams is tested more than any other athlete. What is your thoughts on that?
Oh, so that's she's black. That's to be expected. She won't play in the white folks league, so they're gonna try to vet her, especially when she's at the top of a league. She a lot of times, she's consistently the best tennis player in the world, but it's tough for her to get that number one spot. They found one of those Russian girls to put in that position.
Right, they trying.
Yeah, so as long as Serena stay on the square, she ain't got in trouble for nothing. I do know. Man, I was watching the what was it? The summer games. I was watching track and field, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's one chick, man. I forget where she's from. I can't remember where she's from, man. But man, she won, man. But she looks just like a man. She looks just like a man. They said they've tested her for hormone in the past and everything, but it was just interesting because it's like and there was a couple of them that look like that, but they got it's been like that through schools across America, right, where transgender, they can register as girls and then they go and competing in track and stuff and dominating. Like that's complete. That's some bullshit. So Serena, this comes with the game. Keep balling, stay on top. Don't let them catch you slipping.
Boy, because everybody going after her. The reporters, the players, the men. I forgot one like I guess super good tennis player. I forgot what his name is, but he was like, "Yo, she's the best athlete out of all the tennis players."
Yeah,
I was like, "Damn, all right, hey, that's a bad woman." But Yeah. Oh, you got anything else for any other sport? Any NFL news? Because I ain't heard nothing from the NFL.
I ain't been paying attention to the NFL. Screw them. Screw them.
All right.
See, now I'm trying to think. Still waiting on LeBron will sign the contract tomorrow. So
he still hasn't signed?
No, he hasn't signed this for Friday. So we'll see. As long as it'll be all official once he signs. But yeah, man, this is gonna be a mess. They're gonna have to. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. They're trying to get Kawhi Leonard, trying to see where he's going. I think Kawhi Leonard I think he's going east. It'll be Philly or Boston if he does go anywhere. But yeah, still waiting on that. That should be a decision on that. Within the coming week or so. So yeah,
who has the most assets for Kawhi Leonard between Boston and Philly?
Oh, Boston definitely does. Yeah, Boston. Okay. Boston definitely does. But the thing is, are you trying to do away with that nucleus? Right. Kawhi Leonard is worth it, but it's just a tough one. Just got to kind of look at the hand you got. See what you can do, what you can maneuver, and see. Because it'll be whatever whichever way they go. San Antonio will get a great deal. They'll probably get 3 great players.
Yeah,
yeah. So it's we'll see where it goes. But I think Boston has the more assets, but Philly I think is more in a Philly was looking for that third guy. So they can really solidify and challenge Boston. So I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I don't expect them to go to West, though. It's a possibility. They've been having talks. They talk about the Clippers and everything, but I just don't see. I don't see San Antonio trying to help LeBron out. As far as the Lakers, is concerned. So nah.
Avery Bradley signed a contract with the Clippers, so he's back with the Clippers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know, man. And back on the Kawhi thing, I don't know who would Philadelphia give up? It'll be who? Who would they give up for Kawhi?
That'd be tough.
What would the pieces be? That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
You Markelle Fultz or something like that?
Like Markelle Fultz, Dario Saric, Covington, and probably like a first-round pick. You'd have to give up probably like about three pieces and a first-round pick, for that. Probably Saric, Markelle Fultz, and who'd I say? Covington. I don't think there's anybody else. Probably those 3. And then the first-round pick.
Yeah, if you guys know anything and y'all wanna speak your mind, go ahead and let us know. So all right. So let's move over to the hot topics of the week. All right, let's first start off by rest in peace, Aaron Hernandez, but his ex-wife got pregnant by one of his teammates.
Fuck Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah,
taking the dirt nap,
a long one too.
Yeah,
his fiance or ex-wife or whatever had a kid by one of his ex-teammates.
Yeah,
so I'm pretty sure they was fucking while he was in prison.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
They said he took over, said I'll handle that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Aaron Hernandez was. He better watch out. Aaron Hernandez was a fun boy. He was playing on the other side. So you better watch out. He better go get that thorough testing. Make sure he ain't contaminated.
Ooh, that is right.
Yeah.
We don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then if you want to get spiritual, you know what I'm saying, his ghost gonna come and fuck you up while you sleep. Literally.
They ain't gonna let that dude, that fool ghost is banished. That dude's in the worst part of hell. Hell nah. His ghost ain't going nowhere. They got him in a special place in hell. Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Oh, I was looking up something. All right. Did you hear that stuff with Sarah Huckabee Sanders was going through and has said?
Yeah, I heard her saying it.
All right. Look.
Trying to fight back. I don't know which one exactly, which specific one. I saw a couple of interviews with her.
Yeah, I'm about to pull a little snippet up real quick. Hold on, y'all. My bad. It is taking forever. Oh, I don't want that. Here we go. And boom, here we go. Can y'all hear it? Now, when I heard that, I was like, "Are you trying to fight fire with fire, or what?" Because she said, "If you shoot, you better shoot straight, because it's nothing like a wounded animal." And she's got a point. So, what is your thoughts? Oh, damn! I think Corey froze. Well, yeah, like I said, I what she said, well, those words were really powerful. Yeah, those words are really powerful, man. And like, I don't know if you're trying to fight fire with fire, but when you playing a spicy game like that, I don't know, man. Because she already had said something about damn, what is that lady's name? I forgot what the lady's name was, but the lady, I guess she works for Donald Trump, and I'm trying to think of these words off the spot real quick. But she, I guess, went to a Mexican restaurant, and the owner of that restaurant kicked her out. And
damn, computer started updating.
Oh damn.
Restarted.
All right. Yeah, you didn't hear it. Hold on. I'm gonna play it again, guys.
Okay.
All right, what is your thoughts on that?
Oh, that's not Sarah Huckabee. Sarah Huckabee's the white lady. That's Maxine Waters.
Yeah, that's Maxine Waters. My bad. I meant to pull up the other video, but yeah, we'll talk about this one.
Yeah. So Maxine standing on the ground, standing
it's dangerous.
Yeah, standing on the ground. She I mean, it's sad it takes immigration. It should have been, it was a lot more things that it should have hit this point for us, when it comes to, another group, and that's when the outrage comes. But, I believe she got something valid to be, mad about. It's a real, it's a morally, bad issue as far as, in the cages and everything. But there's a few things, that there needs to be conversations about, because, as far as, like I said, immigration, you can't just have people just running across the border, saying that, whenever they gotta fight the stuff that's going on in their country, just like we should. We can't just go running, into anybody's country, anytime we please, what I'm saying? Despite, don't nobody give a damn about black folks, we gotta fight what's going on over here. They gotta do the same thing, and they gotta go through the the different things. So, I don't got a problem with them, crossing over if they get away, what I'm saying? But if they get caught up, that's just the rules. And, a lot of times, most of the time when parents get caught doing a crime or something, the state has to take them away. foul. You know what I'm saying? You know, they take advantage. You know, they should find a family member. They could do something, but you know, a lot of times the state takes them away, takes advantage of them. You know, different things. You know, loses track of them. Nah, it's a lot of layers to it. But yeah, I believe this whole you got to protest this the cabinet. You know, they're just morally, they're well, not just them. You know, it's tough because when you say, when you start with this one, it should have been going on. You know, different things. You know, like Obama was doing things. It was like should have been protesting that too, but we get stuck on. It's the present. We fall victim to presentation. So, they could be serving us poison. You know what I'm saying? But long as it looks pretty, you know what I'm saying? It's we'll fall for it. So she's standing on her square. She's standing on her square. We just got to keep fighting. Keep fighting.
Yeah. Like I said, man, it's I understand it, and she's old school, honestly, deaf old school. But she said if you shoot me, you better shoot straight, because it ain't nothing like a wounded animal. And that's facts. That's all facts.
And he was responding to, I think Trump said some crazy shit, man. So, Trump's been everybody can see it. He's bringing those type of people out the woodwork that have those type of thoughts. He knows just simple words like that can spark a war or spark the minds of those people to where they go act act out of nowhere. So he's he's the same. Maxine's just saying Maxine's standing firm and everything. She's standing on she ain't scared, and that's how you gotta go at it. I think there's there's still more things that need to be addressed, brought to the forefront. That still don't still missing. Get a little distracted at times, but any fight, any opposition to the establishment is it's welcomed. So I ain't got a problem with it.
Yeah, and hey, if something happens to her, all I know is it's gonna be a big problem, because she had brought up the fact she didn't say harm whatever her name is, Sarah Huckabee. She didn't say to harm her, but she just said I guess I forgot the exact words. I'm not trying to misquote her, but she just was like just stand up to her. Like, whenever you see her, you know what I'm saying? Don't put your hands on her. She ain't say nothing about putting her hands on them or anything else. But they heard that Sarah Huckabee Sanders got a shit ton of security now and everything else. And one thing,
as she should.
Yeah. Well, that's because that's taxpayers' money. But but you said what?
I said, what is it out here? Yeah, everything we paying for everything out here. It's usually the poor folks paying for it too.
Yep. And I'm glad you said something about that, because I want to speak on that new Purge movie real quick in a little bit. But I mean, the guy that owned the Mexican restaurant, he had the right to kick her out, to refuse her service or whatever. He had the right to do it. I understand it may look bad on your business, but he had the right to do it, because when like the whole LGBTQ community was like coming in big like a couple years ago, people were doing that to them, and shit, people was fighting the store owners who happened to be Caucasian was fighting them tooth and nail, and
telling them they couldn't eat there.
It was like, because it was a lady that was cooking, that baked cakes and stuff like that. Had a bakery, and this married couple wanted to use her or whatever. And after she found out that there was a gay couple, she refused them services. And then it took like 2 or 3 years before anybody knew about that. Like, really?
Yeah.
like she was like, nah, I don't support. Well, she said I don't support you guys in that movement, so I'll refuse to give you your services. But all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose when Sarah Huckabee Sanders got was told that she wasn't going to get service at this Mexican restaurant when y'all deporting Mexicans and y'all fucking doing all this shit to Mexicans and shit like that. You don't think you deserve some shit like that? Like,
right.
But yeah, that's what you got.
Yeah, that you're dealing with a public, a national issue. You know, you expecting, you affecting millions of people's lives, and you just go out to eat and think everything's supposed to be sweet. That's why I think some things, like when it comes to that, it's a tricky issue when it comes to restaurants. Their policies as far as letting people in or who they want to sit. But that's why I'm all for just go ahead and leave it up to the owner and let everything else come after that. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to certain people, so the lines won't be blurred. Because when it comes to certain people, it's just like, nah, I can't support you. I can't have you nowhere near me. You a threat to society. Like that's a big thing. That's not just something where we were supposed to be I say diplomatic or something like that. Not like, nah, what you're doing is is war. You know what I'm saying? But the rabbit hole goes so deep when it comes to things like that. So these little issues and the stuff with the restaurants and because of Trump, this is just scratching the surface. Like there's a lot of things that we're gonna have to start protesting and getting in the face of, because it goes a lot much deeper than just this. It's tied. It's tied deep into the banking. Just many through many years. You know what I'm saying? To just conditioning. It's you know what it is.
Yeah,
the rabbit hole's much bigger than this.
Oh yeah. This rabbit hole is dummy big. Yeah. And a lot of people are just seeing just the tip. No pun intended. But all right, the next thing on the hot topics list is Akon. Akon has made a new cryptocurrency called Acoin. So I don't know if you heard about that yet.
I saw something about it.
So I just want to let everybody know Akon might be literally T'Challa, honestly, because he's trying to be. Well, he built. He's got electricity all around that little. Yeah. Internet and stuff like that. And now he's trying to build a city that will all run on cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
So Akon might be the real T'Challa.
He better come ready. He better be strapped up, have his military together, and be ready for war. They gonna come for that ass. Yeah, it's only a matter of gonna find a way they're gonna try the slickest way to get up in there too. So yeah, better be ready for that. Don't expect no peace over.
Oh hell no, no. Hey, but I keep it 100. If that happens, Akon, hit me up.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
When it comes to other places making the different currencies, something that could usurp the the American dollar or the the thing. I don't have all the terminology, but the crap they going on, the banking they have over in the United Nation, over the UK, and all over there. It's like, man, it's crazy. They'll take you out. They did this. That's what they did to what's his name?
I know you're talking about. Fuck, what is his name?
Muammar Gaddafi.
Yeah,
he was coming with the gold dinar. That was part of the reason. That was one of the the reasons they snuffed him out. He was coming with a whole new currency. With a They
did that to a couple people.
They've done that to a couple people. So it's real. It's war. Just be prepared.
That's nothing but facts, man. All right, did you have something? You want to bring up real quick before we move to the next one?
Yeah, nah.
All right. So, did you hear the Drake album or any of the songs from the Drake album?
Nah, I didn't. I haven't heard it. I heard song they were saying was trash. A song called what the hell is that called? Summer Games. And I said, oh man, what the fuck was that? It's
I
so
heard
song
it.
on it. Yeah, it was on like the second disc or something.
I
Yeah, I
heard
was like,
so many. I heard so many mixed reviews. People said it was good. Other people said that shit was the worst. Out the A side and B side was terrible. And
I've
I
heard
only
I've heard the A side was classic. Like I said, I didn't listen to it. I was expecting. I was kind of hyped for it. Then when it was out, I was just kind of like, yeah. Then I hear everybody talking about like, nah, it's not that good. And I was like, I don't even feel. I'll come through when I get a chance. But sit up there trying to bump a double album and a double
yeah,
album.
that's crazy.
Drake's not really even my cup of tea for real. I like the hard hitting that old school street, that old school street shit. You know what I'm saying? But kicking game and knowledge with the street shit. But yeah. So I find I like some of Drake's stuff though. I'm gonna check it out. I was hyped for it at first, and then when it came, I was like, I don't even know. And then I heard that Summer Game song, and man, that shit is trash. It sounded like they recorded that on a trash can or something, man. That shit is terrible. Yes. So I heard that. I was like, oh, he's putting stuff like this on the double disc. Like, man, I don't even know if I want to waste 2 hours of my time on that.
And how many rappers have done a double disc has actually been good though?
Biggie did. Life After Death was good.
Life After Death was good. Jay-Z didn't have a good one.
Which one was a double disc?
Fuck, was damn.
Was Blueprint 2 a double disc?
I don't think it was Blueprint 2, but I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, let me know, yo. Because it's been one of them days. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick.
Remember Nas did a double disc.
Yeah.
That was it was a little drawn out. It was that thing Street's Disciple. But yeah, double disc are tough because that's a lot of music to fill in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he had about 25 songs on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of music and trying to keep everybody's attention for that long. But if it can be done though, if done right, you know what I'm saying? Double disc is something that you got to let the people sit on for a while.
Yeah.
So they can sit, grasp all the music because it could get kind of exhausting listening to that, a whole double disc in one setting. So give it some time to grow on you.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry I could not find it. But the only double disc that I remember that actually did really, really good was one of the Wu-Tang albums. Wu-Tang did a decent double disc.
No, they did. I know they did Wu-Tang Forever, but that was weak. It was weak. They did a double, yeah. Yeah, I remember that double disc, but yeah, it was like, nah.
He's like, man. All right. Nah. All right, man. Let's talk about the new Purge movie, man. And I want to know this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's the Average Guy Studios on Instagram. I want to know. I had proposed the question. I said, why is the new Purge movie like literally full of black people? Literally full of black people. It ain't like the only white people you see in there are the police. Are they trying to send us a message? I don't know. That's conspiracy theory, me. But
they already purging niggas. It's a purge already.
That is true. That is very true.
Purge is already going down. Look at the homicide rate all across the country. Shoot.
Yeah, it's just not a national death.
Look at all the cancer deaths. Look at all the deaths from bad eating and everything. It's already a purge going on.
Yeah.
Already. And black people are getting the brunt of it.
Yeah, because like what's crazy is I watched the first 3 purges. It was what? The Purge, Purge something in the election year. I think it was the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Purge 2 or something like that in an election year. Yeah. I watched all those and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm about to watch these. Oop, it's about to be cool. I watched it and I'm like, wait, all right, first one, okay. a black guy. They're going for the black guy. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to kill the black guy. And miraculously, the white family was like, nah. Well, eventually they was like, nah, we gonna help him out. And then he eventually helped them at the end. And then the second movie was literally almost the same thing, except for it was the Mexicans. Like that was a Mexican family that they were going for, and then the black people were the ones that was having a revolt against the man or whatever, and the election year was them saying, you know what, we have somebody that's a president, wanted to be president, and she wants to put an end to this, and that's gonna take away our money and shit like that. And if you watched it to the very end, where everybody was in that chapel and they were getting ready to sacrifice her. This ain't spoilers because I should have seen this movie like a smooth 4 years old. But they was finna sacrifice her or whatever. And it was a shit ton of white people. It wasn't no black person nowhere near there, man. I'm telling you. I was like, wait, what? What's going on here? And like literally, everybody had on Freemason shit and other shit like that, and Masonic lodges. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm over here in the movie theater, like when I first seen it, I was like, oh, so they just telling us everything. Okay. And then everybody else, like everyone I was talking about it, everybody else was like, wait, what did you see? And I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. yeah, I still asleep. But I was just like, yo, that's crazy, because if that happens now, it would go down just like the movies.
Yeah, art imitates life, and they always gonna start off with the niggas, you know what I'm saying? And then, if they need to, move on to do some cleansing within their own race, they'll do that. I mean, so look at what happened over in Germany. Look with Hitler.
Oh yeah.
Talk about Hitler, yeah. That was true. That was white on white violence.
White on white crime, one of the craziest things out there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else, but we're gonna leave that for a different time. All right. All right. So earlier this week, I'm on Snapchat. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, you can follow me on Snapchat. I'm still on there. It's Randy_Ace. Somebody hit me up and was like, yo, you hate black girls. And so I was like, wait, what? Because it took me way off guard. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then she was like, I listened to a couple of your episodes from, I guess, a while back. And she was like, it sounds like you hate black girls. I was like, nah, I don't hate black girls, not at all. And then she was just like, well, the way she interpreted it sounded like I hated black girls. And I was like, nah, I don't hate black girls. And she was like, I was like, do you think I hate black girls? Do you think I hate you because she was black? And she was like, you know what? You light skinned, so you probably do hate me. You probably want a white girl. And I was like, I mean, you have your right to your opinion, but that's cool. And so
what she say? You said what?
You said what?
What did she say? You said that gave off that vibe.
Oh, it was an episode where I was talking. What was it? It was an episode where I was talking about how black girls like to argue and fight for no reason.
Yeah.
And like I was speaking nothing but truth in the episode. I forgot what episode it was, but I was sending y'all to it. But it was that episode, and she was just like, yo, you hate black girls. I'm like, no, I love black girls. Black girls just don't like me. So
isn't that funny? Isn't that funny to how everything that's rooted in critique, when you're just giving critique of something or assessment, that's something that you may have experienced through your life, and that may be your personal assessment. It always turns into, oh, you hate them, or you hate on that person, you hate on what they got, or some shit like that. Can't nobody be critiqued. Well, it's the people that want to. The people that don't want to be critiqued, they always run into brick walls, man. Can't accept any type of criticism. That's what builds you. You gotta, usually the real stuff that hurts the worst. But no, black women got things they do, black men got things they do. It's not just, one side, is ruining the race. It's a mixture of different things. It's not rooted with them. It doesn't begin with them. You know, it's through history. But yeah, ain't no hate. Shoot, you know.
It was funny though. It was funny though because the next day was the 4th of July, and so I'm like, all right, cool. I did everything for the 4th, and I'm gonna get back to the 4th after this story. But yeah, everything was done the next that day, whatever. I came home from seeing the fireworks with my family members and stuff like that, and I got on my YouTube to check out some analytics. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me go check out these analytics, and then I click refresh, and what was recommended was 8 reasons why black girls are single. I seen that shit. I started laughing. I said, how? I never typed none of this shit in. This is just funny as shit. And I was like, yep, they're listening to me. YouTube and Google's listening to me. It was like, oh, you talk about this? You might like this. So yeah, I just thought that shit was funny. I put it on Snapchat and everything. And yeah, she hit me back and she was like, see, I told you. Yeah. And have you heard that Lil Duval song? It's called was it Smile Bitch? Or not, it must not Smile Bitch, but hold on, I'm about to pull it up real quick.
It's Lil Duval.
Yeah, Lil Duval song. Yeah, it's called Smile Bitch, featuring Snoop Dogg. But yeah, I was playing that song in the background, and I was just like, yeah. It was just funny as fuck because I just seen that shit. And I was like, yeah, this is hilarious. But all right, let's move to the 4th of July. Let's move to the 4th. So I just want to let everybody know who was mad at Colin Kaepernick for protesting the flag. That everything you guys do on the 4th of July is disrespectful to y'all flag because y'all wearing them as shorts. Y'all wearing your flag as shorts.
Yeah.
Y'all wearing your flag as hats. Y'all wearing your flag as bandanas. Y'all doing all this other shit with y'all flag. That's very disrespectful. But Colin Kaepernick didn't do nothing to y'all flag. So what you got any thoughts on that?
Shit, laying the flag out, during the national anthem on the field, laying it out, you know, where everybody holding it. That's disrespectful. They got that actually in the I forget the flag code or whatever it is. I forget if is it in the Constitution or is it one of those, man? You know.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it goes against the code and all that shit. But we already know what this is about with Colin Kaepernick. You know why it became a problem because if he was kneeling for breast cancer, it wouldn't have been no issue.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just need to let everybody know that, you know what I'm saying? Because people were complaining, and like this was before the 4th of July, and everybody was like, yeah, well, I just hope nobody decides to do anything what's the lady say? She's like, I hope nobody decides to do anything stupid while everybody's celebrating this day. And I'm like, but you're wearing the flag as a tank top.
Yeah.
And your husband is wearing a flag as a tank top. Yeah, I know that's disrespectful, right?
Okay. They don't care. They don't care. They just go off of whatever they feel or whatever the media feeds to them.
That's definitely true. It's definitely true. All right. All right. So this is the question portion, and it was an answer to, I think it was Tuesday's question about the girl with the cell phone.
Yeah.
So she wrote back and she said, so her and her boyfriend, or me and my boyfriend talked, and I asked him what was the reason he needed to check my phone. He told me the reason why, and I guess she told him he cheated on her. So that was the reason why, because he was feeling guilty. Like I said, he felt guilty.
Say it again. He said she told him he cheated on her.
Yeah. So I guess she said they had a conversation, and he told her that he cheated on her. So he was having a guilty conscience. That's why he wanted to check her phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did that? He told her that before he wanted to check her phone.
I guess they talked. They talked afterwards, like after the podcast, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
She probably listened to that clip or whatever,
And then he
and
said he cheated on her.
yeah, and so I guess that guilty conscience shit got him, and he was like, you know what, I cheated on you, so that's why I was checking your phone to see if you cheated on me, so I can use it back on you. You know how the reverse psychology goes. So yeah,
You still with him?
I don't know. That's all she said. They didn't say if they was together or split up. All right. So question of the week. Question of the week is what do you guys believe in? Or no, because you know how we spoke about spirituality and stuff like that. You know, like we speak about that sometimes.
Yeah.
So this person asks, what do you guys really believe in? Because spirituality is not really religion.
Ain't no fucking religion. Spirituality. It's not no religion. You know, religion is basically one step away from a cult. That's what it's all rooted out of. No, spirituality. It's not no religion. It's spirituality is life. It's life. It's the essence of life. Trying to figure out the different things, the things that make everything go. You know, the air we breathe. You know, our reproductive organs. You know, our ability to create life. You know, the cycle of life and how we multiply. Different things like that. Find the different forces outside, you know, that aren't seen, you know, different things that we experience and, you know, witness in life. You know, it's things like that. It has nothing to do with no religion or somebody trying to, you know, tell you a certain thing, you know, lead you, you know, like they have with, you know,
Cult.
with Christianity. You know, they've made a cult, you know, they've made it into a cult like thing. We don't know. Most people haven't done any type of research to even find out if, you know, Jesus, you know, or any of the characters in the Bible are real. You know, but they're quick to defend you and say, you ask them what's their source, and they say the Bible. But who made the Bible? It's different things like that. They don't do the type of research. He could be a real man.
It's possible.
But you know, nobody wants to do that type of research. The people. What it sounds to me, you know, it could be interpreted that Jesus was just was a great man. God operated through him. I do believe that God operates through people.
That's true. Yeah.
At the same time, you know, people took that out of context, like they do everything today, and they began to call him God and the Son of God and different things, you know, of that nature. It's So you know, you gotta you just gotta look at it, stop, you know, getting caught up. You know, everybody just wants to be a part of something. You know, everybody wants to be a part of something, you know, don't even want to do, you know, look into it, you know, they're just jumping in, you know, just head first. Now you got to look around, you know, there's people, you know, it's these books like this, you know, that tell you that, you know, you'll never be equal, you know, they'll never be greater. And it causes you to overlook the people, you know, of your generation, the people that you did lay witness to, the people that are on, you know, that are on record, that you can identify that was alive. You know, they were bringing you a message from God. You know what I'm saying? You know when it's from God. Not saying that they're God, you know what I'm saying, but you know, and it's more. I can see. Huh?
Well, I was like, well, you know,
everything is God. You know, this is our God. You know what I'm saying? Look at how we multiply as man, starting from, you know, a single cell. You know, we continue to multiply. We're the sum of, you know, of God. Just everything that you see working around. You know, but that's a theory, but that's something that you know that can be tested out. You know, and you know, got to have those type of debates. But you know, saying, you know, you have to join a religion or something like that. You know, you give me a good reason when we come back next time, I know you probably can't right now, but next time, when we come back on the show, give me a good reason to why I should, join a religion, why I should latch on to something like that, versus what I'm doing right now.
Right. And my whole thing is my whole little backstory. All right, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this time back and say we're gonna step back into this time machine real quick. I was about my grandmother was like really big in the church and stuff like that, and so we would go to church every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday. Yeah. So we was one of them. I was one of them kids, and when the pastor on it was a Sunday. No, it was a Wednesday. It was a Wednesday's church meeting for the kids or whatever. And when the pastor came in, like me and one of my homies back in the day, we was messing around. We wasn't paying attention to the person, and we walked into a room, and one of the pastors was smoking. I'm pretty sure it was marijuana. It was marijuana. The pastor was smoking marijuana, and so the pastor was like, "Yo, I'll pay y'all off." He gave us both $50 a piece to not say nothing to anybody else. Yeah. So as kids, we was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, got a solid little $50 for each of us.
Yeah.
Didn't think too much of it. Got a little bit older. Pastors, I like to question stuff a lot. So pastors and stuff like that, I would question. I was like, so why do you believe in God, or why do you believe in Jesus Christ, and stuff like that? Just because I wanted to know. I'm a curious person in general, and a lot of the stuff he couldn't answer. And since he couldn't answer, he was like, "You're going to hell." And so I was like, but that doesn't answer my question.
Yeah.
He was like, "You're a sinner. You're going to hell." And I was like, you know what? Fine, that's cool. That's I was like, that's strike two. And then
it's cult like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And then I ain't even gonna say the final straw. I was just like, you know what? I'm done with it. After I turned out 16, 17, happened again. Me being curious, you know what I'm saying? Asking all these questions, like refuting, like they would come at me with like verses from the Bible, and then I would be like, but this doesn't make any sense if he did this or if she did that. How did the Immaculate Conception happen? And when they couldn't answer it, you're a Satanist. You're going to hell. So I was like, all right.
They're not even worthy of once it gets to, somebody saying crap like that, they're not even worthy of conversation. They got to have an awakening of themselves. They got to look into the mirror, or you just start dropping more facts. Or no, you said you already dropped what you could on them. No, you know what I'm saying? All you do, you know what I'm saying, all you can do after that is just try to, you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. But they gotta figure it out on their own. And life does that. Life has this way of working. They'll figure it out one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't, they'll just someone will keep smacking them, and they won't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? An invisible brick is smacking them. Man, they don't even question, simple things like, what was the last thing? What did Jesus say before in the Bible before he died when he was on the cross? What did it say he said?
Shit, I don't know. I don't read that Bible no more, bro. Yeah. What did it say?
He said, Father, why have you forsaken me? Now, this is the man that's supposed to be exclusively, this is supposed to be the God embodiment. This is what he's here for. He's the flesh, the physical version of God, him specifically. So why would he question? Forsaken means forgotten. You've forgotten about me. And they teach us all the time, but that's the sin to, say, think God, that's, what they taught you growing up, that's a sin to lose faith in God and things like that, So, nobody questions that statement by Jesus, but they just kind of, gloss over things, like that. And then, like you said, they have vague answers. And then, once they want to, but, they can have their way of thinking. It's okay to, to disagree and everything, and, and keep, building on each other's ideologies. But when you get the, all the labeling and name calling and stuff like that, that's just ignorance. And then you really can't have a conversation. They got something else that's going with them, a cult like mentality. And, that's not God.
Yeah, because I remember one of the questions I asked was, the Noah story or whatever. I was like, that's incest, right? And they were like, no, it's not. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. And I was like,
there's a lot of incest in the Bible. There's a lot of incest.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? That's crazy.
But it's not too clear on how they do it and when they started. Everything has to be incest because it basically when you're starting a tree, you know what I'm saying, it's real shady, man. They really don't spell it out how this came about, how the man and the woman, you know what I'm saying, they say the woman came from the man, but there's that the Bible itself, it places the beginning of civilization in fucking Turkey. Over in Turkey, you know what I'm saying, on Mount Arafat or Noah's Ark. So that's, and then for 6,000 years ago, we've been here, humans been here for millions of years, especially black men. No, that's the Bible sounds more like the beginning of white civilization. So there's many theories on it. It's something that should be looked into. Nothing is concrete, but that's why you just got to do the reading. When you read stuff like that, it's good to read it and have the knowledge of it, so you can basically filter out and say for sure, like, okay, right, nah, this is not what it's, this isn't what it is, and then you can pass that on to the next human being, so they won't be deceived or anything or confused out here. You'll be able to break it down. So yeah, it's just you got to study those different things, and I'm gonna go through. I haven't finished reading the Bible. I'm gonna finish that. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna read the other things like the Torah, the Quran. All of them. Everything. You got to learn different sides and what everything. The other perspectives that have been put about. I don't want to say religions, but the other perspectives. You got to see what other people have seen, because, just like today, our different perspectives, when we sit down and talk them out, what I'm saying, we can come to, there's a lot of things that can be learned, and we can build off of each other, what I'm saying, it makes us better. So we got to do the same thing as far as, the religions and things like that. You got to learn those different things, multiple ones. Don't just get stuck down one lane, because that's how you're stuck on stupid. Yeah.
And like, if what I practice or whatever, I wouldn't even say I practice it. I won't practice anything anymore. But what I used to do is I read up on Buddhism. You know what I'm saying? So I would take some stuff from Buddhism. I would take stuff from all these different what's the names, and I would combine a lot of the stuff that fits with me.
Yeah.
And like just focus on that, and then try to expand everything else around that. Yeah. So I would make it to what fits me, and like I'll be like, all right, cool. This is what I believe in, or no, this is what I believe in. This is what I would do. And I'm just going off of my mind and stuff like that, and what my body tells me is what's right for me. You know what I'm saying, to do and stuff like that. So that's what I do. You know what I'm saying. And shout out to a couple people that know astrology and stuff like that. I'm trying to get your own. So if y'all see this, just know I'm dead ass serious about this. I'm not just trying to be like, yo, I want to talk about astrology. I'm dead ass serious about all that, because that's interesting to me. And to the Crystal Girl, come on now. I'm serious about this shit. You feel me? So the next question is, what is one of your best and one of your worst jobs?
One of the best and one of the worst jobs. The best job is always working for yourself. Like this is the best job right now, doing this. This ain't a job though. The best job is no job. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurship. Uh, but worst job is, basically the jobs out now. Everything, I got plenty of experience, been working warehouse for multiple years. That's a tough job. A lot of politics that go in it, especially as a black man. All that is real. It's not a farce. It's not anything that's, I know they like to wear it out, talk about it, but it's all real. It's a lot of politics that go into it, and people being paid, just enough to really get by. You got to get out here and grind, and then trying to go to school. That's some money grab. It's tough.
That's robbing you too.
Yeah, it's tough. So, but nah, all these jobs, especially in this type of system, type of system that takes advantage of you, this capitalist type of system, and especially with the lower class, middle and lower class, they basically paying the taxes, and it's like I've said before. There's really no laws, nothing on the law books that says you're supposed to pay taxes. We're just getting strong on by the IRS. But, those are things that have to be fought. It has to be realized. But, nobody really, we got our focus on other things that's going on. So, that goes over people's head. But there's an army. There's a small army of people that are fighting those things on a daily basis. So, salute to y'all.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, the way jobs are done, they could, they take advantage of people, take advantage of their bodies, health insurance, bad health insurance, and, different things, it's just meant to break you down, to keep the rich richer. You can't, they don't want no competition. There's enough for everybody to eat, but, some people have to work, but, not everybody's a boss and not everybody's a worker, but it's set up in a way to where it's tilted to where certain people can get have an advantage when it comes to things like that, and it's not built off of hard work. So no, you just have to. That's why you have to be. That's why I preach the different values, and stay focused. Don't get caught up in the little things, because everything's out here to take your money. You got to hold on to your money, use your money as a method. You can still have fun out here, but you got to make sure survival is the definite key, you know what I'm saying? And maintaining, finding real freedom, you know what I'm saying? You always going to have to fight. You're always going to have to fight, especially for freedom. That's just something you're going to have to fight forever for. But it's out there, you know what I'm saying? You just got to keep, it takes discipline. Takes real discipline. I see people, man. It's ridiculous, Randy, man. As far as just the stuff you just see on a daily basis, man. You just see how, man, just people are just lost beyond comprehension, man. I could just, a lot of it's people you see personally and stuff like that. It's just, you try to, you just got to keep trying to help the best way we can, be an example. But, some things it's just, it takes, man, we got to do better, man. We make just a lot of things we do are self-inflicted at times. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things we do are self-inflicted. We gotta stay out of our own way. A lot of times we're our own worst enemy. So yeah, you work your job. Don't let anybody tell you, work your job with dignity. Don't take no crap. But at the same time, you got to be intelligent. You got to be intelligent when you're on the job. You got to, you got to have a method going in there every day. And we can get into that, if y'all have questions about, how to confront different situations on the job or in the workplace, ask those questions, because this is just, based off, my experience, and I've given it to other people, and it's helped them profoundly, in the workplace, because you have to have a protocol and a way of moving, because if you're following everybody else and how they move, shoot, that unemployment, there's a lot more people that go in and out that door than than stay in the same place.
Yeah,
You know, those
turnover
jobs
rate
rotate
crazy.
people in, you know what I'm saying, and they don't give a damn. So you got to know how to move, you know what I'm saying, or you're going to be sitting up there talking about, you know, what, why are they doing this, asking questions. Now, you got to understand how they move already. So ask how to, y'all send those questions and ask us, you know, different things, different issues that go on the job, whether it's, you know, dealing with managers, co-workers, you know, money type tips, you know, things like that. We'll see what we can do for you.
Yeah, so we down to help y'all any way we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, make sure y'all follow me on Facebook at the Average Guy Podcast. Follow my boy Corey, Grit Sports Media, and you want me to give out your regular one?
So yeah, you can. Yeah, Corey M. Fame Gilmore. You follow me on that. But yeah, mainly, you know, go to the Grit. You know what I'm saying? You get that page up, support that. We'll have some more. We'll have some more content. You know, we'll thinking of some things. Got some ideas. Planning on how we want to set it up. You know, how we want to have the whole backdrop and everything, how we have it looking, you know what I'm saying, for your entertainment. So, you know, we got some more stuff coming out. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. And back to the question, my best job, I've had a few. So I would guess I'm gonna lie to y'all. This right here is my best job. Literally, this right here. Because I worked construction. Construction was cool for a little while. I worked construction. I did evictions and cleanups. So that was cool. You know what I'm saying? The money was decent. Money was decent. What else? Yeah. I'll just say this is my best job, but I've worked plenty of other jobs. My worst job, I will tell you right now, had to be Sears. Sears was, I swear it was a few times that I swear to God, somebody was trying to set me up.
Yeah.
I heard so many, when I tell you these motherfuckers was, I swear to God, some of these people was crooked as shit. No. Some of these people was crooked as shit, yo. So when I got there, it was me and my boy Dwayne were literally the only two black dudes there. Working in the stock room and working for like dropping people's stuff off to them at the back.
Yeah.
And loading up stuff and loading up and taking stuff off. So it was us. It was just us for a good 6-7 months. And so in that 6-7 months when I started working there, everything seemed like it was cool. Then the next, I guess, 2 months after that, my boy Von, rest in peace, Von King. He passed away in Chicago. He got shot in the head. Rest in peace, bro. But he started working there, and then like they started cutting his hours, and they started cutting my hours. And so I was like, all right, cool. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. And then I started as a temp, doing what I do now. Not the podcasting, but doing I was doing podcasting, but I was doing something else at the time. I started doing there or whatever. So I was working full time there, and then I was working part time at Sears. And so it was one day where my manager, somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody it was inside of the I'm pretty sure you guys have been to Sears. You guys know where the cages are outside, where they put the riding lawnmowers and everything else.
Yeah.
And like the refrigerator, like some of the like older refrigerators, like some guy came for his riding lawnmower. I was like, all right, cool. Read him down. Was going outside with him. I was like, follow me. We about to grab your lawnmower. We about to put it in your truck real quick. When I tell you the lock was broken off and the chain was like dangling, I didn't touch it. I didn't touch the chain. I didn't touch the lock. Nothing. Yeah. I was like, what? I was like, all right, cool. I was like, sir, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get one of my managers. But before I went to go get my manager, I looked in like one of the little cracks or whatever, and like all of the lawnmowers were gone. Wow. All the lawnmowers were gone. All the refrigerators were gone. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go grab my manager, sir. There's something going on, and I'll be right back to you. So the dude was like, all right, cool. I went to go get my manager. I'm not gonna say her name, but she came outside. She was like, Randy, why do you have me outside? You know I'm busy, da 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 da. And I was like, there's something I have to show you. There's something really wrong right now. And she was like, is it with a customer? I was like, kinda is with a customer, and it kinda isn't. So I got her outside. She looked, she's like, what's the matter? What's the matter, sir? Is there something wrong? Did he do something wrong? I looked at her like, bitch, what? But I was like, you know what? There's something there. There's something bigger. And I was like, you see, I was like, there's something bigger. And then I was like, yo, this lock is broke. And she was like, oh, well, did you touch it? And I was like, no. She was like, why didn't you go in? I said, why would I touch that? I was like, I'm not having my fingerprints on this, so y'all can be like, oh, well, he stole all this. Nah, yeah, I'm not getting me. I'm way too smart for that shit. And she was like, okay, well, here, open it up real quick. I was like, no, you open it up. And so she was like, you know what? I understand where you're coming from. I was like, you ain't got no choice but to understand where I'm coming from. This dude's gonna get mad. He knows where I'm coming from. It's an older white dude. He knows exactly where I'm coming from because he's over here like, he's looking at her like, what? What are you talking? What are you doing and talking about? And so what she did was she grabbed her handkerchief and opened up the gate. And she was like, oh my God, this was full last night. I was like, oh, it was. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all gonna have to call the cops. And the guy that was there, he was like, so is my lawnmower in there? And I went to go check. His lawnmower wasn't there. So they had to reimburse him, or they had to give him the lawnmower that was in there. Because I was like, sir, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing but like refer you to our manager, and she's right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was that time, and then it was another time where I had worked a double shift. So I had came in from the job that I was getting paid in really good because they kept blowing my phone up. I was like, yo, we need you here. Nobody's here to help. It was like, nobody's here to help us. I was like, all right, cool. I'm coming. I talked to my manager. My manager was like, fine, that's good. Just as long as it doesn't happen again. I was like, all right, cool. I got there. I worked from, it was 11 to 6 and it's 6 to close. So what was going on was one of the guys that worked there is an older dude that came from for the closing shift, and he was the only one back there moving these big ass pool tables and boxes and shit like that. Older dude. Now he's stubborn as a mule. You know how them older white guys are, stubborn as a mule. Oh no, I don't need no help. I was in the Marines. And I was like, bro, if you need me, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Just looking after him just because he's old. And he was like, nah, I don't need your help. Next thing I know, I go take an order. It's because somebody ordered something online. So I go take an order. Next thing I know, I was like, oh shit. It was a customer right there. I was like, yo, I'm sorry. I was like, I'll give you a $10 little coupon, but I gotta go real quick. Because they heard the noise too. They was like, what is that? I figured I knew what it was. And so I dipped back there real quick. And a pool table fell on dude. A big ass pool table too. And so I was like, oh shit. Boom. I pushed the pool table off his leg and off of him. And next thing I know, Randy, what are you doing? Do you not just see him on the ground?
No.
I was like, do you not see him on the ground? You're supposed to take care of this customer. I was like, so you prefer him to die over a customer?
Oh no, they're disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm like, what's going on here?
That's those times you gotta call a meeting. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger, I used to be fighting on the job and snapping back. It's like, nah, I take that to the office, tell them they have to deal with this issue before it escalates. Because I'm doing this for the safety of that man. You can't be disrespecting me. So I'll be like, nah, we got to sit down. We're going to have this nah, we'll shut it down. When it comes to shit like that, you know what I'm saying? People being disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? Not even looking in, you know, I'm a grown ass man, first of all. So you're
Right.
gonna respect me in that, you know, in that manner. And then, you know, just really, you know, talking, you know, that's completely I mean, that's just weird. That's weird acting. You know what I'm saying? You see it's a situation that's going on, and all you can do is, you know, as it sounded in both instances, you know, just talk disrespectful and talking crazy.
Oh
Now
yeah.
things like that, yeah, you got to address those. You know, nip those in the bud from the begin with. You know, you tell them. You know, the key things to do is don't when you telling somebody some shit on the job. Always remember this, people. Don't curse. Don't use a curse word, and don't threaten them. But you can tell them,
That's
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? But there's many words. If you have a good vocabulary, you know what I'm saying? If you're dumb, then I don't know what to, you know, do for it. But if you have a good vocabulary and you're good with words or something, not even vocabulary, but you're good with words and you're good at getting your point across, then there's other ways you can tell people, you know what I'm saying, that they gonna respect you. And you're gonna let them know, you know, you demand that, you know, as an adult. You know what I'm saying? We don't play those, you know, not gonna play those games. If you got to sit down, you know, have a meeting with, you know, sit down and have a meeting, then you got to do that because these are the people that you got to, you know, come to every day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to get resolved. There has to be a respect, you know, and if you're not going to respect, just stay out the damn way. You know what I'm saying? But that understanding always has to, you know, you're not going to be disrespecting me on this job, especially, you know what I'm saying? Taking, however much you make it, you know, however much, you know, people making on these jobs, you know, that's how much they're getting paid, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a living, and, you know, they're being offered that much, you know, offered that much, you know, for an hour of their life, you
Yep.
know, sitting there, many people working overtime hours, you know, more than half the day. So, you know, no, they ain't got time for that. You got to nip that shit in the bud from the gate.
Yeah, and like literally, like after all that happened, the next, not even the next day, like the next week, I didn't come into work because I was like, you know what, I'm getting paid way more over here, so I just gave the few hours I had to somebody else. I was like, boom, bro, there you go, you got him.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
needed the hours, and I was like, cool, bro, I got you. Here you go, you can take mine. I'm
yeah,
making my money somewhere else right
yeah.
now. And, so the next week,
Keep it
I
pushing.
came. Yeah, the next week I came back to work, whatever, and they had I was working the morning shift. It was 6 in the morning, and then I seen my name on a banner or whatever. I'm like, what? It was Employee of the Month, Randy
Really,
Anderson, and I'm
really.
like, I was like, bro, like I really care, like I
Yeah,
really care. That was literally that was me doing that as a human being, helping another human being out. But
yeah.
yeah, like I guess they had they had a meeting when I came back, and they was just he was like, I just want to acknowledge Randy Anderson because he had helped me out in a dire time of need, da 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 da. And everybody was like, "Yay!" You know how everybody do the little fake claps and cheers.
For the incident.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So like
yeah.
after that, me and him was cool, but
That's cool.
everybody else was just like, "Yay!" And I was just like, "Yeah, y'all can chill without the fakeness. It's cool. I know none
Yeah.
of y'all like my ass. It's
So,
good."
nah, yeah, there's got to be respect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't have too many. When it comes to the job, I don't have too many. You know, my issues are usually with the incompetence of upper management. Man, I've been in jobs, man. I've created different, you know, as far as systems, you know, in warehouses for
Yep.
shipping. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about systems. You know, that they got these so-called geniuses, you know, implementing this stuff in the company. I'm like, nah, we're gonna do it this way. You know, they fight with me on it, you know what I'm saying? So I have to do it, kind of do it, you know, sneak and do it. You know, different systems, you know, to, you know,
Yep.
speed up the whole process and
Yep.
everything because, you know, like you said, these guys are such brainiacs, but they don't get simple, you know, just simple things that are, you know, make things uh, better and more efficient and basically that are basically foolproof. They're always the geniuses, you know, and they just, you know, all these places they tend to make jobs harder. So nah, there's got to be that level of respect, you know. when it comes to those jobs. That's the main thing. But other than that, yeah, like I said, it's mainly with the the management and things like that. That kind of turns things sour, and they start doing little things, switching up, doing things that that's gonna be just make the job harder for everybody. But it's that's not surprising. They tend to do things like that. They try to cycle people in and out, try to, send them through the fire. They got different methods, things they do, saves them money in different ways. But as far as coworkers, I've always, I always have a great time with the coworkers and everything, man. Kick it always, and anybody gets out of line or anything, like, we reel them back in, and, normally a couple days later or something, or a day, or immediately right after that, they all cool, buddy with me. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I ain't the type of person. I'm not petty or a petulant person. Not childish in the least bit. So I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna be however you bring it. Now I'm not gonna forget the crap that you do, but
that's facts.
And I'm gonna let you know that. But as far as everything else, it's like we can move on. We're co-workers, let's get this money. Let's come in here, get this money, and let's go home. You know what I'm saying? And feed our families.
That's all true. And to end off, to put a button on the story, just a month later, I put in I resigned.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm good. It was like, what? You're not gonna stay? I was like, nah, I'm full time now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Don't let them hold you hostage. Don't let them hold you hostage.
Right.
For yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gone. I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. It was like, wait, what? You're not gonna put your 2 weeks in? I was like, no.
Yeah.
It was like, you're not supposed to do that. I was like, y'all not supposed to give me 1 hour a week and think I'm just gonna come in for that hour.
Oh yeah.
Y'all be fucked up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was like, I agree. I was gone. All right, and the final question is, before we bounce out of here, is, hey guys, how do you stay focused on your career and etc.? So that's the final question. How do you stay focused and etc.? You want to go first?
I'll go first. Through different knowledge. Knowledge will help you first and foremost, because it'll, like I said, I say this all the time. Just knowledge everything, whether it's through reading, or just seeing things and processing it in your mind. Just going through different processes. Just kind of analyzing everything. You just got to do a lot of that. And then it brings you more understanding, and you'll understand different things that are thrown at you. So then you won't become distracted. You'll understand why different things are happening in your life. It'll bring more peace. You got to bring peace first so you can have focus. You can't be focused with a bunch of chaos going on around you. Like I just said before, a lot of people, they self-inflict those type of things on them. They can't stay out of their own way when it comes, financially, or their relationships with people. They're just, they're mental midgets. They're still mentally immature. So, no, you gotta get some knowledge. Just keep all drama. But some people are looking for drama in their life, and they get what they get, and it's gonna consume them. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get what's coming to you. But try to keep the drama out your life, and just stay focused. Don't get don't fall for the different traps, because everything's made to throw you off your square. Take your focus. Take your attention away. So just use your time wisely. That's the main thing. You have to use your time wisely. Time is money. You know what I'm saying? Use your time wisely. If you trying to get to the goal that you want, you got to put in the work. Everything is we think we're in a culture to where everything is microwave and supposed to happen overnight. You got to put in the work, put in the foundation. Usually when you got a foundation to build on, you know what I'm saying, it'll stand the test of time, versus some stuff that just just pops up all of a sudden. As everything that goes up must come down. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got no foundation, you just go, be right back at rock bottom. So no, focus on yourself. You have to want it. You have to want it. Your diet is everything too. The things you eat affects your mindset and how motivated you are. You got to get around people that are motivating, being around positivity. Things that saying you let your brain hear and you look at every day. All you seeing is negativity and hearing negativity. That's all you know. So it's a lot of layers to things that keep you completely focused. Completely focused to where you can achieve in different aspects in life. You know what I'm saying, and live comfortably. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, just got to take all that into account.
Yeah, let me first by saying LaShannon Sharp is listening right now, and he told me to tell him to drink water.
Yeah,
that means.
Drink. That's some real shit. No, that damn clear. Drink some damn water. Yeah, that's part of the health and everything. But drink water. That's one of the main things. Like that. Our body is, you know what I'm saying? I forget how much percentage,
it's,
you know what I'm saying?
90, was it 94% water or something like that?
94? I thought it was around 70 something. It's something, it's a high number.
Yeah, it's something high number, yeah.
Yeah, but as in most things, you need water to grow plants and you need water. Not juice, sugar and everything. You need water. Drink water.
Don't drink faucet water. Faucet water is full of iron and fluoride and shit like that.
Get you something like this. This is what I drink. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. And I got bottled, the bottled water too. Some of the bottled water. Got all of that. You have to keep water. That's so detrimental. Stay off the damn drugs. You know what I'm saying? Don't even do weed. I got a green thumb. You know what I'm saying? I like the weed, but I stay off all the for you know what I'm saying, when it comes to complete mastery of the mind, things like that. And see, like, still my vice. But people got things like cigarettes, things like that. That's all things that are in the mind. When it comes to complete mastery of the mind, I mean, if you ain't on that stuff, you're trying to master your mind, don't go nowhere near it. You don't need it. Not even though, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try it, just kick it at a party, things like that. And I don't think one time will turn you out, but just do not make it. I wouldn't even try it one time, because try it one time and then you're gonna get comfortable to do it another time. And a lot of people they say, we underestimate it when they say weed is a gateway drug, but it is a gateway drug, because then you want a lot of people start chasing that next high. They want to get higher and higher, or saying just being around that the person with the weed, he's got this, and he say, hey, I got this too, and you like, well, shit, let me try that.
White girl.
It's about it, and you see other people that are doing it, so want to get on their wave too. So it's now keep your mind as clear as possible. Liquor too, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is, just try to stay away from it, but you can have, if you do it, have your fun, do it in moderation. But Lauren, that's 100%. That number one. Let's start there. Drink some damn water. You know what I'm saying? If we don't do anything else, drink one of these a day. Or try to. I try to. As you see, this shit's not done. But try to drink a whole gallon of these once a day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, and you were right. It is 78%.
78?
78%.
Yeah. I thought it was 70, about 70 something. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Only thing I got for you, man, everything Corey said is nothing but facts. Just focus, bro. Just stay focused. Build a team. Build a team around you that is looking for that's not gonna be pulling you down with negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll support you no matter which. Well, they won't support you no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? They'll check you if needed.
Yeah.
But they'll support you no matter what you need. Advice.
No yes men around you. Those are toxic.
Yep. Yeah. Because
they'll lead you to your downfall.
There you go. Yep. Yeah. I'll tell you honestly, my uncle just told me the other day, my Uncle Jameer, the clergy, He was like, "Yo, you literally took you just started messing around with this. You messed around with the podcast a couple years ago, and you just took off, and then you just started this YouTube thing, and you just took off ever since." And honestly, I didn't see it like that, but if other people see it like that, hey, that's dope. Just stay focused, man. Just know what your goal is. Write your goal down. Matter of fact, write a vision. Have a vision board. If you have a vision board, my vision board honestly is in my head. But if you have get a vision board, write what your goals and stuff are, like what you want to do by such and such time or something like that. Yo, I'm telling you, you do that. You stay consistent. You stay. You have a dope team around you. You know what I'm saying? And you help them build something else on the side of you, so all y'all can grow. You'll be on to something, bro. Yeah, y'all be doing something in the next few years. Trust me.
Yep.
Trust me. All right. And now we getting off our chest. If you have anything to get off your chest, please let it be known now. You guys can hit us. And Lawrence said y'all smart. Yeah. If you guys can please hit the heart on SoundCloud and iTunes reviews, you know what I'm saying? Please let your friends know about everything. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube channels, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, and all those. Everything will be in the links in the description below. But yeah, time to get off your chest. Good, bad, or indifferent. If you got something to get off your chest, let's get it off now. What you got? You want to go first?
Let's see. I was saying earlier, I put on Facebook and like, man, y'all got to stop with these damn boot up remixes, man. It's just terrible.
Who made a remix?
I don't know. I just seen about 1,000 of them. I heard Nicki Minaj has one or something. You know that. Shoot, I don't know. There's 1,000 of them, but y'all got to chill. Y'all got to let that, let the girl live. You know what I'm saying? She got a good song. Let her come out with some new stuff. But man, all these remakes, man, they do this, man. It's just a constant thing, man. Somebody puts out a hot song, and then just every single rapper has a remix to it, man. And it's not even like they're not even flipping it. You know what I'm saying? In a dope way, or making a whole new song. You know what I'm saying? Out of it, they're making the same exact song. They might change up a couple words, and it's like, come on, have some creativity, man. And a lot of these rappers aren't even creative themselves. They just make the same it's the same thing, just over and over again. It's like, but they get that the song that sounds different is the song that they remixed, so it's like, we got to do something different, man. Boycott these damn remixes, man. Y'all done took it too far. I remember the mixtape days, everybody was, taking everybody's beats, first one I remember really doing it. I remember doing it, then everybody else, followed. Jeezy had some mixtapes, but the first one was 50 Cent. A lot of his underground mixtape, he was using, different beats, but he was turning it into, whole new songs, so and that's what a lot of things, that's what a lot of people were doing then. So, y'all got to get more creative. Y'all can do it, do better.
Do better. All right, cool. The only thing, one of the two things I got to get off my chest is I love black girls. Actually, I love all women of all races. But just to let y'all know, I don't hate black girls, even though it seems like it. I guess I don't know. But that's the
mothers of Earth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just need black girls need to realize that too. They need to come to that realization. But they've been led away. So y'all are the mothers of Earth. You know what I'm saying? Once y'all realize that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all won't even need that type of validation. But they gotta realize that shit. Ain't no hate over here though.
Nah. So nothing but positivity over here. And the second thing is for all my creators, I'm pretty sure I said this on Facebook, but all my creators out there, go create an account on your Instagram Live TV. That's supposed to be the next competitor to YouTube So just in case it pops off, like really, really pops off, and really becomes a competitor in the next like 4 or 5 years, maybe, you'll have plenty of content up there. So Instagram Live TV is the next competitor to YouTube. So if you're following me on Instagram on the Average Guy Studios, you'll see I've been posting up there a lot. So yeah, for all my creators, that's what y'all go. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Hit the heart, like, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. It's the Average Guy Podcast on the Average Guy Studios, man. And I need you guys for real, to go to the Facebook pages, the Average Guy Podcast on Facebook, Grit Sports Media on Facebook, man. If you have any questions for us, just let us know, man. And, hey, all the episodes, if you got something that you wanted to say and you wanted to be on the episodes, you can let either one of us know. He'll let me know, or I'll let him know, and we can bring you on.
Yeah.
That's it. Man, without y'all, we ain't gonna grow. But consistency, that's what we here to give y'all, man. Peace.
All right. Yeah.